is that no county should lose a shilling of its allocation, and Mr. Speaker, the formula then kicks in once we've devolved enough money to go to the counties, Mr. Speaker. And so, Mr. Speaker,
senators who are standing, please find where to sit, because it's you are.
So, Mr. Speaker, the formula is that for any amount of 316.5 billion and below, the allocations shall be as per the 2019-2020 allocations to counties, and that doesn't change. If your county had 8 billion, you'll have a minimum of 8 billion. If your county had 10 billion, you'll have a minimum of 10 billion. Any amount above that, Mr. Speaker, will then be applied based on the formula. Mr. Speaker, the reason for doing this, because we've had to think as Kenyans. We've had to make very painful decisions, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm the senator for Nairobi. And in the previous proposal by the committee, Nairobi was going to gain 100 million, which is 0.6% of our allocation. 100 million in Nairobi is not the same as 100 million in Garissa or Turkana or Wajir, or even Tharaka Nithi, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, what would it benefit the people of Nairobi? And many of the 4.3 million people I represent also come from other counties. For us to gain 0.6% and have our colleagues lose 30% of their budget, 25% of their budget, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it will not be right, it will not be patriotic. Devolution is about this country. The Building Bridges initiative, and I speak this because I know where the heart of the president is. Yes. I know where the heart of the former prime minister is. We cannot have cohesion without equalization of opportunities. Mr. Speaker, a child in Mandera must have the same shot at life as a child in Makueni. There is no Kenya A and Kenya B. And the notion that we've been having, Mr. Speaker, over the past few weeks, that there are certain parts of the country that have been giving to other parts of the country is a fallacy, and I am going to demonstrate it, Mr. Speaker. I am going to demonstrate it. Because, Mr. Speaker, we all belong to this country. One indivisible nation, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if I go a bit to the formula which came, and I want to make it clear, because Kenyans must know and we must debunk some of the myths that have been peddled. Number one, there was no CRA proposal before the House today. It was not the CRA formula. It was a formula originally CRA amended by the committee. So no one has rejected the CRA formula. Number two, Mr. Speaker, and on this I need to be very clear and I will demonstrate. One man, one shilling, as a principle, the biggest beneficiary would be Nairobi. But there is no single proposal that has been brought to this House that is one man, one shilling. Mr. Speaker, if it was one man, one shilling, Nairobi should be getting 29.8 billion. 29.8 billion. And we're only getting 15. Mr. Speaker, urban poverty many times burns more than rural poverty. The people in Mathare, the people in Kibera, if you do not have money, Mr. Speaker, you cannot get a place to stay, you will not get food. So this notion that people are being told that there is a one man, one shilling formula is not true. And I'll demonstrate further, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, a county like Kirinyaga, because one man, one shilling means that the population of your county divided by the population of the country multiplied by 316.5 billion. A county like Kirinyaga, because people have been peddling a rumor that there are certain parts that are being treated unfairly because of not having one man, one shilling. According to one man, one shilling, Kirinyaga, that has a population of 610,000 people, should be getting 4 billion. What did it get before, and in what I'm proposing, 5.3 billion and 4.2 billion. Above one man, one shilling. Mr. Speaker, Laikipia County, with a population of 518,000, if it is one man, one shilling, Laikipia should be getting 3.4